Diego. It feels like that, even onto the bottom side as well, is going to be your best option.
So 2 quick little throwaways here. Obviously, Vic is at World, spoiler in case you didn't know that. And Corky Nazir back. The last time we saw it was in spring.
Overlaps in some sense, so yeah. Definitely, if XL come in here, first time for the organization, first time in a long time we've had it at Worlds. Ooh.
Oh, crash down comes out.
Oh, Limit.
Strike, Limit goes forward below 100. First blood picked up by Hilly. Limit, I'm not sure that
So you need to start getting the snowball. There's the first dragon coming across.
So step 1 at least, Dragon secured. Taking advantage, I think, of...
Don't kill the wave yet, let me get a couple creeps, and then maybe he can being over to that 6, but he didn't get it. Still gonna try and contest.
Down, 2,000 hit points. Hilly's making his way up. Chasey coming 2. Herald down to 1,700. Odo's dropped low. Herald secured now, waiting for the eye pickup. That's already a kill for Odo, and XL are on the board. The slam against the wall from Chasey slows Peach down. But they get the Herald, they get the kill. Pulls that one. All of a sudden it was Niski joining the fray. Dragon now low. Here comes Odo. All right, waiting for the ensuing fight. Dragon secured by Mad Lions. The numbers advantage. Commit the 2 TPs and push them away.
You're gonna get bot tier 1. You have 2 options to go for, and the bot tier 1 is the safest. You can buy time here.
Peach gets stunned up. Hilly pulls him backwards for now. True shot barrage flies in. Patrick's trying to hop, skip, and jump, but it's Hilly that's got the first. Teleport finally arrives, but it might be too late. Abadage Buckets over the wall, firing out the rockets, and Odo has got himself a double and stayed alive thanks to that dominance. Mad Lions forced backwards. They've lost one of the damage sources. It's a 1-for-2 fight.
Odo Abne is pulling so much weight. React, sorry. And yeah, Patrick manages to react to it to stop the fight from going.
Patrick's
Its head.
huge, especially when you consider the influence he can have. Alyoya just gets caught out. I think he may have felt setting up a play could have been on the cards. Ultimately gets punished. The 4th kill secured by XL. They managed to extend that gold lead 2,000 for now. And after what we were anticipating, like a lot of shenanigans around the Herald, they end up just being punished. And first tower goes the way of XL. Another step towards this.
Niski, but it just never really amounts to anything. And you can see it again here where they haven't even managed to get really much in their way. Will get the first tower here in the mid lane for themselves, at least, as XL will get the dragon. But maybe they can trade it for top tier 1 as well.
Yeah.
But it is actually, this is a play where it's like, okay, this is actually decent for Mad Lions, but they just have to get out now.
Find out if they can.
Hilly just phased.
Will just about finish. Tower secure in the top lane.
XL should be able to re-enter top and get top tier 1 in return. So in the long run, XL will win out on the dragon. Just a case of whether Peach gets caught, it's going to use the unstoppable.
We're going to find out. He's still got that flash available to him. He's going to get caught, knocked up, pulled back, and Mad Lions, they invest a lot for the kill. What is available? Top tower's down, mid tower's down. The wave's not set up for bot just yet, but it is a kill secured nonetheless. It also goes into Kazi's back pocket, which is one of the crucial members for this composition to work together.
Oh, Hilly.
And now Hilly finds himself caught up. Where's the rest of the support? Crashes down over the wall. Gets stunned up, held in place. That's 1,000,001 spears. The support from Chasey. Patrick's the target. He won't find the red just yet. He manages to do it. The Marshall poise, hop, skip, and jump. Now, while Patrick's running for his life from Niski, the Sand Soldiers secure it. The top lane will fall to Abadage. 2 kills go to Mad. The tower goes to XL.
There's no world where that should have been 2 kills over towards Mad.
Almost 2 levels if you actually look at the experience bar. As Odome's trying to get the Daisy down.
Okay,
Could be an engage here. Odo is just knocked up.
Knocked up. Tomlinson Quadrinker buying some time. He's blown up. The damage comes down from the Azir. Niski's happy with that one. Now 5 versus 4. Keeping in mind, Patrick wasn't with the squad either. The bush has been claimed. Do not enter Hilly's territory. He has a history and years of experience setting up
business.
I mean, Hillisang singing, ooh, that's dirty. Give it a lick taste just like Baron buffs as Mad Lions strike first on the...
Where they can try and keep Mad off their towers, but with bot now going down in a pretty big wave, I wouldn't be surprised to see Mad just congregate on this bot lane wave and look for the tier 2.
We haven't been able to incorporate the Kalista lane ever since, they lost out on that 2v2 early on where Hillisang got the first blood, right? So this is where the later stages of the game come back to bite you if you don't get those leads when they have more range and more damage and more scaling.
We'll take
flat out.
This siege, Red Bull Baron power play in effect, plus 2,800 already. Odo, Limit, Peach. You can smell they want it. Find the engage onto Hilly, but I don't think they want it. Magnet Storm followed by the flash, and he gets out. So it could be able to be enough. The mid lane tower falls. The Sand Soldiers go out. It's a 1-for-1, and Patrick's able to waddle away to safety. True shot barrage for
Patrick.
the snipe. It sidestep right between the uprights. No goal secure by Mad Lions.
XL trying to take the fight before Chasey can get in there, but not fast enough. Mad Lions group up and they manage to crack open this bot lane turret.
Unbelievable for Mad. We're going to strike first in this best of 5. Sieging down another tower, and Cagel, this game is looking all to the base. It's setting up on the top lane tower, grouped up. Here comes the engage from
Carzzy?
XL.
What?
Limit gets the knockup and good by Carzzy. XL fans hoping they go crazy, but Limit's forced to flash. Here comes Odo. Emperor's Divide is going to be sliced and devised forwards. Another great knockup from Limit, but there's just too much damage, too much CC, and too many Mad Lions to break through. For the first time in 55 days, 18 hours and 9 minutes, Mad Lions on the crest of picking up their first win after a 9-game loss streak. It started a little scary, in the mid-game it looked a little hairy, but Mad Lions closed it out in dominant fashion.
Oh my god, it looked like they'd thrown it all away though. Carzzy E4s into a combo, but it's Nisqy that keeps them alive. Lots of damage there from the Azir. And like I said, Trevor, it's been ages since they've tasted victory, but they'll find it here in this best of 5 to Worlds.
The fact that Nisqy stayed alive.
Taking a step back, and Mad Lions are the ones who have slightly more options this time around.
Yeah, I do feel like, though, if we get to those late game fights, Excel, I mean, you've got a good amount of range with the Azir, you've got good...
Announced a combo. Limit step forward, and keep in mind, Limit's played aggressive almost every minute of this laning phase. Strike comes out, crash down, held in place, use that Hex already. Limit will get taken down by the Mad Lions once again.
Limit goes in a very...
There to Chasey, and while they don't get the kill, small advantage, plate secured, another gold lead. The dual chains comes down, secondary proc to follow, ignite the auto, the shield, and Nisqy will not be able to find the kill. The toe shot flies and almost takes him down. Nisqy went to 11. Odo and Peach managing to run down Chasey. Elyoya forced to flash for his life. And here comes the battle born into the bush. Kills.
No way.
It's a double for Odo's Renekton.
He just went for that dive without a wave there, Peach.
When you look at game 1 and game 2, I don't think it's been about the junglers, because I think Odo's just kind of had the bear of him. And I want to see how Chasey brings himself back into the series. Patrick and Limit find themselves an engage onto Hilly. Looks to be an easy kill. Here comes Ava. Sends the Sand Soldiers forward and doesn't even need the Emperor's Divide, so easy kill secured. Daisy was dropped in the river. And it looks like this gigantic fight, but it's just small skirmishes with XL having the numbers advantages again and again and again. And they find another kill. It's XL melting through the Mad Lion.
And they're immediately turning on to people that they have no flash. Limit takes a little bit of a boomerang, but will be fine, as Elyoya had used this flash in that top lane play, so he's fine. And Nisqy wants to turn on to Abadage.
Do it again. Ava will be able to get caught by the first chains. The 2 chains does.
You can dash on him here.
In between the Sand Soldiers a lot. He's still got the slide, the glide!
Oh my god!
Abadage!
I think it's just a good read from them. They're like, look, Matt, we have Odo Omni pushing in bot lane. He's not going to be the point of power. So for XL, they move top.
And happening again. I mean, gentlemen, Hilly went in first. XL turn it around. Breakthrough Will is doing a lot for now. Patrick's Moonlight Vigil. The flamethrower spitting out damage. And second kill will follow. If I read that correctly, Hilly went in first, but XL closed it out.
Yeah, XL just clapping back once
Gets out alive.
Very, very close, but you can see, so Abadage comfortable enough in this matchup. You've now got Patrick who
wards here from XL on the bottom right of the map. Really good TP wards on the next dragon spawn, but Abadage.
Okay, his flash is about to become available. Maybe needing it. 2 members chasing Elyoya. It'll take a while.
Oh,
damage isn't there yet. Emperor's Divide isn't there. Daisy doing work, flashing away from being triggered, and Alpha's now being run down. Daisy running around the one. And Lions pick up their second kill. It took a while, but at what cost, right? Teleport wards available, Cable, you highlighted it. Tower should be secured in that bottom lane, and XL, they're grouping. Carzzy's the target. Flash cleanse available. Tower being chunked out. Green, white for Patrick, and all of a sudden, XL a little bit surrounded. Initial Prison comes out, Limit throws down the Magnet Storm. Patrick's Moonlight does enough to get reply back. It's a 1-for-1, but it's not done yet. Carzzy remains in the fray. Boomerang blade bouncing across the members of XL. Odo managing to drop the croc on top of that Sivir. Elyoya's the next to fall, and somehow Patrick gets it before being taken out, and Limit escapes as well. He survives long enough to get away from Hilly, and there should be another kill secured. XL coming out on top.
So it's Peach that gets over-eager on the dive, ends up falling, but XL collapses.
Burn him here. Patrick gets good damage off the cards in the backline, but we're back to live and Dragon's up.
It's a 7,000 gold lead already. Nisqy's being melted where he stands. Chasey arrives in Mega Gnaw, but is boot backwards by Peach. Gnaws that Sejuani into the Mad Lions pack. Nisqy gets a kill, the first of the game for his LeBlanc. They've already got a dragon under their belt. The second is available, but what will their focus be? Odo One is pushing top wave.
Objective spawns, because when you're ahead in these early stages, dragon stacking is so crucial. So it's Mad Lions that'll sit with the first two. I don't think XL will allow them to get towards a soul. It's a Cloud Soul as well. They got a bot tier 1 there to Mad Lions, but you can see the Herald already being used on this mid tower.
And of course, for XL, the item advantage they have, significant gold lead, will be able to secure another tower in the third of the game, and they've also got that as
The static shield LeBlanc at this stage, I would have much preferred the AP.
I mean, look, it's also early here in season finals events. His limit is a little bit caught out. Abadage is here, no support for the moment, and they will just concede the cow.
Yeah, big kill for Karzi there. They need to get as much gold on this Sivir as possible if they want to hold on here. Mad Lions are facing the Raphelios, the two best carries to get it down, so I think XL shouldn't hesitate in terms of forcing a Nash. Odo Amne maybe getting a bit overconfident on the top side.
Let's find out. Nod into the wall. Caught out there. Daisy to follow. Hillier as well, but look at that damage. What has been a 1v3 for now. Slices away. Teleport will arrive. Glacial Prison ending the zoning effect. Abadage gets a reply. Both top laners are now dead. Had to vest the teleports for that play, but it's Mad Lions on the full Dragon Baron, both be available as options. Inner turret looks to be the target for XL. Is Hilly a little bit caught. Has got that flash. Throw down the ultimate to buy some time. Look at the side lanes.
Ooh.
Both Chasey and Niski are pushing. Beautiful from Hilly. Finally
Really
buys the flash. And look how much time he's bought. Tower secured top there.
Look at bot lane.
And bottom's going to fall too.
He also stopped them from getting that mid lane tower as well. So XL, they're just going to call it, say, look, we have to make this work for ourselves. Start the Baron.
How quick does it go down? 8k so far. Bot tier 2 is going to fall. Chasey has the TP. Hilly is ready to fight. He's rejoined the action.
There's a flank. You can't turn a burn if everyone's split up. But the focus right now is Baron. Kill secured. At least Dizzy is down, but XL get the Baron. They're turning onto Niski. Moonlight Vigil's done work. Patrick remains untouched, but 3 members of Mad Lions trying to get past Peach, trying to get past Odo. Thus far, it's a 2-for-1, and the Baron goes to XL.
So much damage coming out from Odo Amne, who single-handedly just basically one-shot Niski, and it's Patrick right now, untouched on the Aphelios. Still has the summoners available. Very tough for Mad Lions to get him down. There's a TP coming in.
Just for the Dragon. Remember, it's been sitting there, 2 secured for Mad.
Hilly.
Hilly once again
Oh, the strike
will be
breaker.
a juicy target this time. Will not be able to escape. Should buy a couple seconds if he commits the ult. He decides not to. Baron, kills, and Dragon. XL, while they are 5k still in the lead, this is now a much more significant, important lead.
Yeah, they should be able to get this mid tier 2 as well, with Patrick having the push here. Limit looking for someone to just step underneath this tower. He wants to get them, but Yoya steps far enough back.
Hold on this top side. Hilly get chunked out of it. Has the ultimate, but not ideal for the Alistar.
Holding on to it, and I think crucial call out just before that fight, the fact that Hilly had to concede the flash and the ulti. We're going to be able to set things up, and a little bit like inverse to game 1. Niski and Kazi now all of a sudden have to find a way through the Renekton, the Sedge, the Rel to find the backline threats, and they can't. And especially when XL is just hiding in the bush, they commit the Magnet Storm. Hilly doesn't go down thanks to the ultimate, and Patrick is forced to run away for now.
Chasey.
Still has the flash, still has the cleanse. Chase is going to be held in place by the Emperor's Divine, at least for now. Kazi is untouched over the wall. Managed to find 2 kills thanks to that safety. Chasey will not be able to do it. Teleport being committed. XL started this fight. That's XL being punished. A role reversal on the first few minutes of the game. Patrick's got red, white, and the heal to boot. Flash and cleanse still there. Nitsky's coming over the wall. Needs to find that chip damage. Underneath the sun disc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 members of the Mad Lions trying to hunt for 2. Here comes Odo Amne on the flanking Crocodile. None of the skill shots hit, but his threat, his presence alone, because the bait has been pulled. Limit's got that Magnet Storm. Not himself. Hillisang to work with. Glacial Prison gets spell shielded by Kazi, and that's a lot of damage onto XL in the mid. Odo Amne force low rooted up. GA popped. Hilly's the first to fall, and it's going to be a retreating Odo for now. Moonlight Vigil spreads the flames across Mad Lions. They've lost
Patrick
one.
really out of mana.
No, Moonlight Vigil. Magnet Storm's about 7 or 6 seconds away. Odo's dominance is burning. The brush has been made. 2,000, 1,000. Baron secured by Mad Lions. Odo Amne is looking for the front. Magnet Storm from Limit sets it up for an excellent team fight. 3 members of Mad running away with that Baron still alive. Niski with the TP is one of the most crucial to hold on to it. And Peach is running away. He's already in base. So Baron goes to Mad. The kill's punished, but doesn't just yet.
Yeah, the lack of mana there really coming back to bite him. Couldn't get the Gravitum down. XL will be able to Mad Lions. They've been playing really well around, like, play it slow, make sure the Karzi even great spell shield in that fight, and then we can start to look for poke with the Boomerang, with the LeBlanc as well.
So it's a bit of an awkward game state because it's just an arrow. Hilly goes in.
He goes in. Gravitum's available. To burn it down, holding on to that Moonlight Vigil. Daisy
still alive.
Mr. Burns there. First kill secured by Karzi. Limit down. Now Avadage trying to use those sands.
Oh, I got him.
The Emperor's Divine. Scoop.
He's alive. Karzi!
It delivers Karzi to the back line.
What?
It delivers Karzi for the quadra kill onto XL.
The game's over. Onivia is against 5 members of Mad Lions. He needs to get the wave, but Niski's pushing in top.
Unbelievable! Karzi's done so much work. The wave has been pulled. Mad Lions have got another queued up in the top. All of a sudden, 25 seconds, this still has to be it. Baron problems, but they're running out. I don't know how far they can push.
The wave's coming in, 20 seconds on Patrick, limits in 3.
They still have CPs though to try and keep these waves alive if they want to. A wave is going to be crashing in just a little bit. But the fact that Odoamne has pulled this wave, looks like Mad Lions. They're going to end up backing away. I think they should have TP'd onto that front minion to try and keep it alive.
They did TP in if anything kicks off, but ideally there's lit for wait for those supers to crash in. This mid tier 2 should die. Now it's just a case of how far the Mad Lions want to. He's being a pain. XL want to get some Nash vision, but he's just pushing in bot. He has TP, and this LeBlanc is very slippery. XL realize we have to kind of engage here, or we have to get the Renekton down towards bot side. Either way, they're losing out. Hilly
waiting for Pete.
considering it.
Chasey's also about to Mega Gnar out. Hilly goes forward, gets the knock up on
Yoya.
Patrick. Looking, they managed to find out Yoya. The shields are down, but Karzi can still tear through the members of XL. Down at the bottom of your screen, the pressure is still on. Niski now being zoned and pushed back. Or is he? XL turn their attention to the Baron.
Needs a flash.
Niski with the disc at the void stop. That's the flash forward. The slice and the dice. Odo is running out of range and Dominus. GGA is popped. Niski wins the time for now. The rest of Mad Lions, they're pushing into the base. Chase is inside. Where are the minions to work with? Are they going to look for the Nexus turret?
Though I don't know if XL are going to be quick enough to get in here. This has gone very quickly.
Yeah, it's gone. XL were alive too late, but they'll be on the map, and all of Mad Lions still need to reset. So the Sivir not able to really join these fights. Elioya getting caught, but Peach just walking in. Hilly no flash though.
Back up, Karzi's over the wall. Hilly will be sacrificed. So the 21st kill of the game secured there by XL. They've got themselves Baron. They've got 2 Baron and Pop minions pushing forward now. If XL group up a little bit, follow Patrick. Flash and cleanse available to him. Hilly goes forward, re-engage out. Fired. A lot of damage from Patrick has been used already. That ultimate moving through them. The tower falls. Baron and Pop minions.
It actually gave the opportunity for Mad to move into this bot end, but XL now.
Niski, he's going to go forward. Here's the stun. The prison misses. Niski will be taken down eventually. It's Avadage that gets the kill. It's a 60.
Mad Lions pushed into their base. Well, how do they try and contest things like Dragon and Baron?
TP coming in, 25 seconds on the spawn of Niski. Karzi's basically a walking machine gun right now, and he has Yoya by his side.
Dominus committed. Magnet to boot. Daisy dropped out. Limit is holding them up foot.
The severe damage.
Low. Karzi stands and delivers. He's got 2, and he's looking for more. The fact that he could just sit under his tower and spit ricochet after ricochet, XL could do nothing. Peach may be able to find himself one in the back end. He does limit his drop, but it's a minute to go till Baron. 1, 2, 3, 4 members down, exposed bases. Patrick and Peach versus Mad Lions, and a 0-2 start to this best of 5.
Top wave coming in. Karzi lost his flash there, but they got 3 down. You can see the amount of damage he does if XL overcommits. And boy, did they. You can see Patrick selling his Gale Force. He was on cooldown. He's going to buy an Infinity Edge instead, see if he can get the damage out. What guns does he have? He has the blue gun. How much work can he do? He should be able to clear out the wave. Peach sacrificing himself.
Remember, Peach used his ultimate earlier just to pick up that kill. Stays alive a few seconds longer. The minion wave is just about cleared out. Chasey goes Mega!
Patrick's down.
Patrick! The GA has brought the Mad Lions are on the turrets, they're on the Nexus. They managed to take down Patrick for the ace, the base. The 2-0.
Damage.
Auto attack, that is.
Yes, yes. Like the base magic damage you get in ult. I'm excited to see Camille. I like this champ. I love this champ.
I love watching a Camille indeed. So
Chasey's going to get some support.
Peach is going to be there in time, I think, though.
Right, take a look. That's the flash engage from Yoya. Near flawless. Odo escapes.
Or will he?
Hook shot for first blood. It is traded back. But here comes XL. XL Sonic Wave resonating strike, a 2-for-1 to XL.
It's a 2-for-1, exactly it. I mean, Ilioya
minutes. That's exactly what you see when someone's playing a Camille.
Yeah, and when you think back to Winter, when we actually had Mad Lions with our winning output, actually might have to hold on to this point as Niski spots
Man,
up.
Mad Lions, they're the ones playing forward, led once again by an aggressive play. Near flawless, and they get the teleport out of Abadage. Mad Lions.
He can just walk his way in here and get himself a kill. Chasey, I don't think he's going to be very close to level 6.
Oh, not just yet. Taking a little bit low. Some minions to play with, but here comes Hilly. Just to get the headbutt. Chains. Shot available. Really nicely done. And honestly, an easy kill. 2-1 on that Camille.
And going back to that stat, you can see the 10% for Chasey in the jungle proximity from Winter and Spring versus 5% that we've seen.
He's chilling. He's waiting. Odo does have level 6. Meganar's getting close-ish. The ultimatum is about to get thrown. Odo gets pulled backwards. Meganar's about to come up, interrupts the hop, and honestly, another beautiful play thus far. Odo's Gnar buys a couple seconds of time. The hook, the shot, the precision of the protocol, and Chasey gets yet another kill.
I mean, what are you supposed to do? Mad able to keep their members in check. You can see the reset coming through. Odo knows he's in trouble.
Hook shot, Ilioya over the wall. Odo hops to safety for now, locked in place by the ultimatum. The verdict gets rid of one, and Odo gets dropped yet again for the 4th time. Chasey gets another, plate secured to boots.
This top side is an absolute disaster, isn't it? Peach really wants to make
And XL, they're at least keeping their options open.
But that's the thing, right? Like, you got Rift Tower for XL, you want to try and trade up with that. The fact you're trading tower for tower because Mad Lions are able to avoid the engage.
time into objectives.
And I think one of the things for Mad Lions is when you consider that Kazi is one of the most fed members of the team, if he's able to get some of that poke down thanks to the Dust Blade, and then that gets followed up by a Camille or a LeBlanc, the amount of like setup and then shut down is just fantastic. They take another tower
to try and take control of these side lanes. Like, you see here, it's going to be the mid lane turret gone. And now the Dragon is going to go over towards Mad as they can push you out.
Odo's down the bottom lane. Mega Knot has just procced. So he's busy battling with Niski, and I think
He'll pick up off this next reset as well. It's going to be disgusting because it just means he gets so much push so quickly. He doesn't have demolish for bot lane.
And Odo screaming, oh no! He manages to escape the double TPs, completing Abadage, Emperor Divide, lands onto Chasey, is taken down! Mission impossible, accomplished! When he jumps into the face of an Emperor's Divide, XL are gifted a lifeline, they're gifted a shutdown. Peach has got himself the rage of a dragon, and Ilioya is smited where he stands. He manages to escape to his tower. The dragon was secured though, keep that in mind. Teleport committed, another lifeline, another kill.
Slow it down a bit.
He's got the flash, he's got backup from Kazi, he's got support from Hilly. The tower falls, the chain completes, the corruption lands. Kazi, with the help of Niski, find another kill, so it is at the expense of a tower. Abba, shifting, conquering, Sands, Hilly, over the wall, Patrick into the pulverize! He's flown up and cleanses for his life, rooted in place, and he's distorted to death. But Limit holds Niski in place for the Sand Soldiers to take him down. The shutdown.
Where's Chasey?
XL are coming back. Berlin, do you believe in XL? Ilioya now on the hunt. The Gnar comes out, and we're back to where it started. Odo hopping for his life. But all
In terms of vision on this top side.
and of course, Niski's got that teleport available because of that previous passage of play. Odo, the Gnar misses, it's flashed away, rather it's flashed away. Chain of corruption, the tower's down. Without Odo, Mad Lions want to set themselves up for it. Peach's Sonic Wave is sidestepped, and that was a great flash from Kazi.
It really was. Reacts to the jump from Odo Amne. Was a bit telegraphed though, and Niski's down. Niski's going to TP in to try and provide some more. Abadage's TP's up in 3 seconds. Odo Amne doesn't have it. It's Peach.
How much of a flip?
It's Peach.
Where's Peach? Can he get in?
He's on in
Can
time.
he get in? He can't get in! The Baron is secured. 6,000 gold.
Oh, Ilioya.
Magnet Storm down. Ilioya does such a great job to limit the impact. Abadage is slain. Limit is dead. And with Baron secured, Mad Lions feel like they are 3 years from Europe. Mad Lions with a 7,000 gold lead with Baron empowered minions with 2 dragons under their belts. Mad Lions now using these Baron empowered minions. A minute and 20 seconds to go. 6 towers to 2. Pull the trigger. Take out Hilly. Dagda just cursed him by saying he's only missed Worlds once in many years. He gets taken out but at the cost of an inhibitor turret. I don't think that's the worst curse from the Mad Lions' perspective.
I mean, 6 years Hilly has been going to Worlds, and he wants to make sure that he's able to add one more to that checklist.
Slow, steady scaling with the Ivern comps, and one is just heavy 1-3-1 with the LeBlanc and red side counter pick top.
Kill.
Doesn't get the flash.
Causey is the question. He almost takes out Peach and Reply, by the way.
Yeah.
And once again, while yes, a kill is secured on a Mad Lions bot laner, the inhibitor turret falls again. The inhibitor will follow. Super's in the bottom lane as Niski's pushing 3 members of XL back. Multiple waves of pressure.
Zimmit's flashing in. As long as they're playing at a decent enough range, they're fine. They can hold them there as long as they want. There's no Maokai ult. There's no crazy Ornn ult that they have to be careful for. They can just kind of stand there and let Niski do the work.
Hilly coming to back up Niski. The recall was matched. Odo's got the TP available to him. Follow Chasey, follow Chasey. He can peel, hook, shot, up to the chain of corruption. The Hextech ultimatum is down, and with Patrick dropped, the eggs are cracked, destroyed, and eliminated. Chasey gets another. Peach will fall. Not a single Mad Lion member is down. And inside the base, the pack are on the prowl. Niski turns his attention to the Nexus turret. Odo and Ab are going to try buy some time.
TP
but in the
coming in.
face of 5 members of the Mad Lions, Mad look to push XL to the lower bracket, and Mad have guaranteed themselves a spot in Montpellier at the World Championship once more.
What a showing from Mad Lions. I don't think anyone expected them to come out of the game.